Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to do the second room tour on my embroidery room, or on this room that you see. And so I wanted to go ahead and post it. I am sorry that I'm trying to post a video every week, but it's been a little bit insane for me. I've been traveling quite a bit and running around a lot. So what I did is I got myself a camera so that I could vlog more. Maybe, would you guys be interested in me doing vlogs? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a professional vlogger in any way. I just thought that maybe you guys would like to go with me. I went on a trip to meet one of my favorite persons in the world, her great aunt, and it was such a blessing to meet this woman. She was 94 years old, and she is a crocheter. She's paralyzed, and but she keeps her hands busy. I am very intrigued in people who have longevity in their lives. How do they keep just going? I think sometimes life could be so hard and draining, and a lot of people don't live long lives because life is hard on them. And for her to live 94 years and seeing her being creative, a hand maker, she ended up making these beautiful, I wish I would have taken pictures. She made these beautiful crochet quilts. I was like, oh my God. And you know, she says, I've always kept my hands busy. So to learn from somebody and the experience of what it is to outlive. She told me she outlived everybody. Her husband died 2 weeks ago, and she was very sad, and that's why we went to go see her. But I just love her story, I just thought her story was so awesome. I did record talking to her. She had a lot of really wonderful stories to say. I told her that I would go back. So I have that to show. But aside from that, I'm going to go ahead and do this room tour. I wanted to just share with you that it's very functional. It's not about... I try to make my spaces as pretty as I can and keep them as clean as I can, or as organized as I can. But y'all know that quilting is messy. And especially you guys who are creative in any way, being creative creates messiness. There's times where I've just had everything in here just like a volcano came in, just spun everything around. And so I tried to make this a space that is functioning as possible, easy to grab and go and to do work, and also easy to put everything back in such a way that it has some order in it, just to have some organization involved in it. So I do have my hoops out where you can see them. They're very industrial looking. I do have my rulers and my cutting my cutters out to where it's easy to grab and reach, but they have a designated space to where I can have a clean area or workspace. So I hope you like this video. All right, my friends, you guys asked me to do a video on my what room is this? This is my embroidery room. I am in my living room. I'm where that entry is at, and this is the quilt that I hang. I rotate these quilts frequently with my other work. I did this quilt, let me show you this. I did this quilt as a sampler. So this is my entry. I'm coming into my entry, and this is what you see. And then this is my living room. I'm trying to pan. Really sweet, so that you can kind of see large view of the room. Okay, and I'm gonna show you this angle of the room. I should move a chair, and then I'm going to show you this angle. Okay, for $100 and $200. They're the best purchase I ever purchased because I had everything scattered everywhere. They're really long. It's 14 drawers, and then it has a cabinet down here. And then I bought another chest of drawers that went with it at Hobby Lobby. I got all this at Hobby Lobby. If you have a Hobby Lobby and you live in the United States, this is where I got it. I've tried to kind of isolate all the work that I do in this space. So I don't like having a lot of stuff in the living area, even though I do have like some projects that I'm working on, like quilt tops. I have a banner I'm going to start quilting and stuff like that. I kind of designated in the corner right there. So these are things like that really special people in my life have given me. This is an art piece that my brother Robert Wilkins drew out of chalk. It's one of my favorite pieces. My sister-in-law gave it to me for Christmas years ago. This is where I have my zippers, my loose zippers, and then here is where I have my paper zippers. Just showing you just briefly, like here I have ribbon. So yeah. So in this area, I just have like scrap paper, just random stuff that I may need. I always try to have, if I have a sewing machine nearby, I have all the feet and everything that apply to that sewing machine. And then here, right there, is all my scrap pieces. From 1 inch all the way to 3.5 inches. I have 1 inch squares and half inch square triangles. 1 inch all the way to 3, and so the yellow are probably the half square triangles, and the hot pink are just squares, little tiny squares. And so that's this area. And then you see this desk. I got this desk at a yard sale. Before I used to have seating so my clients can sit when I was doing embroidery work. And this shelving is for my hoops. I used to have magazines in there, but I'm still trying to figure out my hooping system and how to put the hoops somewhere where the hinges don't fall off, because sometimes grabbing them back and forth. This is also another art piece that my brother drew. He used to be a Christian artist, and this is just something that he made years ago. And here's my embroidery machine. Like, the neat thing about my embroidery machine is I have storage on the bottom of the machine and on here. Here's my corner. Here I have all my art supplies. Like, I have a and this is where I have vinyl. Here has my embroidery stabilizers all in the corner. Here I have a bag that I have hand applique stuff. Here is a little drawer of a quilt that I'm working on. I have the color of the fabric, I have the rulers, I have the pattern, I have everything. It's all in this drawer, so when I need to get to work, it's right there. And here I have all my Sharpie markers and stuff, highlighters and pencils, and also paint brushes. And in this area I have all my rulers just hanging out right there, and different things that apply to being creative. If you notice, everything in this space is, the rulers are out, grab and go. And here's the top. Let me show you the top. And here's the bottom. What I did, this is my fireplace. And I had a metal frame, and I had these from, I got these at Target or the Container Store, and they're just containers where you could put them, you know, lockers, especially when the beginning of the school year comes. They're locker organizers, and I decided to use them to put all my cutters there. The table has 2 short legs and 2 long legs, and I measured it across all the way, and what that created is storage underneath for me. So underneath there, underneath here, this blanket cover, there's storage. And still, I'm doing a lot of quilting for the elderly community and for the church, and these are patterns and blocks that we're still working on, and it's just kind of storage kind of tucked away. So I have storage right underneath there that you guys don't see. But this is a fireplace. To be honest, Texas is too hot to have a fireplace, so yeah. So here's my serger, and here's my heat press. I got really blessed by a friend of mine. She sold me that heat press. If you guys want me to do tutorials on vinyl cutting, making decals and stuff like that, I'm more than willing to do them. It is not as easy as you think. So here's my threads. When I'm doing big jobs, I get those big giant spools of thread, and I went to a quilt store that was like, it wasn't a quilt store, it was a machine repair store, and they had tons of thread, and I paid for these little tiny spools right here, and I paid hardly nothing for them. I just got really blessed. And this is the quilt that was given to me. Sorry if it's dusty up there. Of an angel blowing the trumpet. And I usually have a tendency to put something, rotate my quilts, but this is a very special quilt to me that a friend gave me, because she gave it to me my first year that I started preaching at my church, and I wanted to kind of give up. It was so hard, there was so much pressure, and she gave me this quilt telling me that I was supposed to blow the trumpet no matter what, and I thought it was just an awesome quilt. And I always have like the supplies, like this has all the feet, all the needles it needs. It's all right next to the machine, just like my other sewing machine. And then I am working on quilting. I have it on the quilting foot, and there's that this pad and the gloves, and everything's ready to go. So if I sit down in front of this machine, I am ready to quilt like a professional. Not really, not on those not on the little machines yet, but I'm working on it. And so just wanted to show you the angel, and this is my other embroidery machine. Now I got this table, so if you have an embroidery machine like this, you don't have to buy the table that it comes with. I got this table at Sam's Club. It's a metal cooking table. So here's my embroidery machine. And then I lifted up the cover because I have a pad under there. And I got this metal cooking table at Sam's Club for like $40. And right there's my printer. Right there's my printer. Here's all some stabilizers, like hat hoop stabilizers and stuff like that. And wires and even stuff that I may need concerning this machine. And I just put a cover on it with the mat. And here you see the mat, because when the machine is working really hard it rattles, and you don't want it to hit that metal that much to kind of decrease the sound of the machine. So here's my embroidery machine, and down here I have my printer, and that's connected to this computer. Yeah. And then on the very bottom of this thing, and this whole thing pulls out. So when I'm working on both machines, it slides out, and I'm functioning as an embroiderer that day. Fish. I love these fishes. I bought this at a garage sale, these fishes. This, let me get my finger, this frame, and I got 2 of them. So you can see the top. Got them at a garage sale for like nothing, $10 for both. And I just think they're beautiful. So here's my fish, my Cricut, my zine cutter, and my Cameo. What I've learned is the Cricut is great for cutting patterns and transferring a design into the computer program, and it cuts great. The zine cutter, the program is awesome. Okay, but the Cricut, the program sometimes jams and it's stupid. I originally got it to make stickers for my planner. They're okay. But the truth is, it's a frustrating process because you waste a lot of paper. The zine cutter, it cuts great, but it's a little bit chunky. And then, so someone bought me the Cameo. This thing is great for making stickers. Honestly, awesome. But to download a program into it, it is very frustrating and it's labor intensive. And this, if you, on the Cricut, to download a design on there, if I want to make a template, it's really easy on this one. So yeah, that's my download. If you guys want to see tutorials on these, I'm more than willing. And here's just my desk, my computer desk. Let me angle. Here's my computer desk. It has little drawers. I used to have a lot of stuff in there, like sewing stuff in there, but when I got that big cabinetry, I started cleaning them out. And yeah, it's just my desk. It's no big deal. I do have some sticky vinyl down there, patterns for my embroidery, and some cutting stuff. Like I said, everything in this room is for function, for ease of use. It's not perfect by any means. So let me pan from height. This is what it looks like. It's a small room. And let me pan. That's my XL6000. I love that machine. If anybody wants to get one, you will never have any regrets. So I really do hope you like this video. Also, I wanted to ask you guys some questions. Maybe you guys can help me. I wanted to make a couple videos on making blocks, and I wanted to know if you guys would be interested in learning how to do a video on this block, or if you would like to do a video not on this block. I know this is a boring night four patch, but turn it into a disappearing four patch if you like to do a video on that, or on a 9 patch. And this is not like the regular 9 patch video that I did. This is a fast way of making tons of 9 patches, but like on the fly, like easy. These are really videos like the two last ones, or these last two patterns, the 4 patch and the 9 patch, are patterns that I did, or blocks that I did at the elderly community. I'm always having to figure out how to make certain blocks easy to make, because some of the ladies have strokes and they have issues holding the fabric or gathering the fabric. As a matter of fact, this is a block that the elderly community made, and this is also one of the blocks the elderly community made. So these are easy blocks that I can do and show on YouTube or put it on the channel, so that you could do them with your daughter or someone who doesn't know how to sew. But I mean, they look like pros. You look like a professional. You look like you know what you're doing here. You look like a professional. And this one, as a matter of fact, I have so many of these. The ladies got a hold of these so fast that they made so many, I could make up to 3 quilts with them. So I wanted to see if you would, what video you would like me to do. Or if not, I also have a vinyl cutter and a Cricut and a silhouette, and I just have a whole bunch of crap. Anyway, I also wanted to see if you would like me to teach you guys how to make decals. And I made a shirt. And this is a shirt. I made a shirt. Someone told me I would go roller skating. Get down, honey. Get down, honey. You just see me roller skating. A 44-year-old roller skating. Get down, honey. So I go roller skating at Skateland. I go roller skating anyway. And I even have my own skates. Yes, and they're purple. I couldn't get them in red. But if they have a red pair, I'm going to buy them. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. So one lady was telling me, and I'm a good skater. I've been skating since I was a kid, and I just started going back with my kids. And so anyway, it's not like I wasn't able, but I wanted to learn some different tricks, you know, how to spin, how to do the flying eagle and roller skating. And this lady told me something, and it just caught my attention. It was quick, man. And she says, if you don't practice, you don't deserve the dream. And so that really kind of echoed in my spirit. It spoke to me. So I did a shirt, and it says dream. But if you don't practice, you don't deserve the dream. And so it really kind of got like some fire on me that I need to really practice in my skills, and I need to really invest in my gifts and my talents. And as a matter of fact, I invested on learning how to make the vinyl shirt. And so if you guys would like for me to show you how to make this shirt, how to do it, and I did on my Cricut, I will do a tutorial on that. Also, I know I'm like chattering because I haven't talked to you people in so long. I kind of miss y'all, and I just wanted to kind of like share, and I'm gonna try not to make this a horribly long video, but I also wanted to ask you guys if you would like, and I want to do this. I did it on Lorena's Facebook group. I put it on there and asked for suggestions, but I also want to ask you guys for some suggestions on what to do with these. These are that quilting that I did, and I cut it up apart, and I wanted to know, so these are, what would you do with these? What would you make with them? I was thinking of making a bag, a makeup holder with them. I was thinking of making a makeup bag. Well, I've already done a bag tutorial. Or I was thinking of making an applique bag, you know, where you have all your tools on there. Maybe a bag, a different kind of tools where you have all your utensils in it. But I want to know, what would you do with these panels? What would you create with them? I really do think they're too pretty to not do something with. And even this one, what would you do with them? What would you suggest me to do with them? Because I'm pondering in my mind, and I'm asking the fabric to speak to me. Please speak to me. And I don't know what to do with them, and I want them to be a functional item. Would you make a bag with them? Would you make a book cover with them? Would you make a little purse out of these? I would just really love maybe some of your ideas, and maybe when you say something to me, I'll snap and I'll have an idea. Now let me say this, whatever I make with these, I am going to do them as a giveaway. I'm going to give them away to you guys, to my viewers, to my members also on Lorena's Facebook group. I may split them up and do 2 on YouTube and 2 on Lorena's group. And I would like to do this also. I would like to also give away a couple shirts with that declaration. If you don't practice, you don't deserve the dream. And I want the dream. I'm sure all of you want the dream. I want the dream. Do y'all want the dream? I want the dream. But, you know, I would like to make some shirts and bless some of you guys out there. If you're piecers, or if you're quilters, or if you're just like viewers and you just want to, you know, you want to do something with yourself, it comes with practice. And I really thank her for telling me that declaration. Lorena, if you don't practice, you don't deserve the dream. So keep coming, keep roller skating, keep doing those flying eagles, keep backwards skating, and keep doing that stuff. So the reason I have this shirt is I made her own shirt, and thanking her for that word that she spoke to me. So yeah, I would just love some suggestions and some ideas. And if you guys want some of these tutorials, please make it on the comment line. If anything you saw in this room and you have a question about it, just ask me, and I'll try to answer your comments as quickly as possible. And also, I haven't really been doing much on my Lorena's Facebook group, but join us. A lot of you guys make comments to me. What I would like to do, you know, the quilt drawings that I wanted to do, I may do that only on Lorena's group. And I would like to do like some challenges, challenge some of the people on my Facebook group to, like, I wanted to do this too. I'm like chatty catty today. I'm chatty catty today. Also, I did some of these. These are pin cushions. Yeah, it's a pin cushion. I did a pin cushion with the zipper. It has fringe. I do have this filmed. If you would like this video, I will download it. Pin cushion tutorial with how to make pin cushions using a zipper. It is easier than anything I've ever done, and you don't have that weird corner edge. It's easy. You don't need a special foot, really. All of this is done with scraps. So some of the things I'm thinking about is doing a practice drawing, like practicing your quilting designs on paper, and posting pictures, and I will give a giveaway once, maybe one part of the month. And then also I would like to also do for you piecers, you piece lovers, you piecing lovers, you that love to piece. I would like to do, considering doing a challenge on Lorena's Quilting Facebook group on creating something only out of scraps. Just only out of scraps. And I will give a deadline, probably a month deadline, for you to create something. It doesn't matter, like I just did a pincushion out of scraps. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be hard. Just create something out of scraps and post your video, post a picture of your work, and in that I will go ahead and do a giveaway. Those are kind of thoughts that I have in my mind, and just let me know what you think. I do have the video of this, so that's coming up. I also would like some suggestions on this, and also if you guys are interested in learning about the heat press, how to do vinyl cutting, how to do decals. Hold on, don't go. How to do decals. I was offered a job to do decals, and if maybe you're a home mom, you're a mama that's a home mama. I was a home mama, and you want to find ways of making money, but you can't leave your children or don't want to leave your children. I want to give you a suggestion. Start creating decals. All you need is a Cricut cutter or a cutter of any kind. It's a small investment. Someone was offering me to make decals for the school that my children are going to, but let me say this: if you do stuff like this, they sell these decals for $15. They sell these suckers for $15, and you can make them for less than $2. You get my drift? So if you're a mother and you have small children and you're creative and you need to make extra little resources and stuff, you can make decals. If you guys would like a tutorial on like the decals or how to do vinyl shirts, I will do tutorials for these. I've been kind of wondering what you guys would be interested in, because I want to make sure that you would like what you see. And so yeah, I hope you like my room tour. So, and please give me some suggestions. Please. I have so much things that I would love to show, but would y'all want to see it? So those are just some of the thoughts that I had in my head. All right. See you later. Bye.